porch light on last night, just in case you changed your mind. I rehearsed the words I'd say, but silence always gets in the way. They say love fades, but it never did, not the kind we used to give. If you stayed, would I still break? Will we still sleep in the mess we made? Would you kiss my tears or turn away? Would we fight or finally stay? I've drawn the ending in my head, but dreams don't match what life has said. If you stayed, maybe we'd be okay. Maybe love would learn to stay. Your shirt still hangs behind my door. It smells like nights we can't restore. I tried to date, I tried to feel, but nothing touched the way we were real. I hear your laugh in quiet streets. Your name still pulls beneath my feet. If you stayed, would I still break? Will we still sleep in the mess we made? Would you kiss my tears or turn away? Will we fight or finally stay? I've drawn the ending in my head, but dreams don't match what life has said. If you stayed, maybe we'd be okay. Maybe love will learn to stay. Your shirt still hangs behind my door. It smells like nights we can't restore. I tried to date, I tried to feel, but nothing touched the way we were real. I hear your laugh in quiet streets. Your name still pulls beneath my feet. If you stayed, would I still break? Would your heartbeat still know mine? Would the past still pull us back, or could we leave the pain behind? I don't want forever, not today. Just one more chance to make you stay. If you stay, maybe love would stay. If you stayed, would love have stayed? You held my hand like it was gold, but hearts grow quiet when they're told. We had the kind of love that hums, soft like rain and loud like drums. You whispered dreams in candlelight, but disappeared before the night. Were we just a story never finished, or a fire that burned too bright to last? You said I was everything you wanted, so why did forever end so fast? I still wear the hope like perfume on my skin. I still wait for you to walk back in. Maybe we broke, but through the wars I was meant to be yours. I keep your sweater in my drawer. It doesn't fit, but I want more. I trace your name in window steam, still chasing shadows from the dream. You left a note I never read, but I can hear it in my head. Were we just a story never finished, or a fire that burned too bright to last? You said I was everything you wanted, so why did forever end so fast? I still wear the hope like perfume on my skin. I still wait for you to walk back in. Maybe we broke, but through the wars I was meant to be yours. You don't just lose a love that true, it lingers in the quiet too. In songs, in streets, in morning air, in empty arms and unanswered prayers. Were we just a story never finished, a sentence left without a sound? You said you'd never let me go, but you're the one who's not around. I still wear the hope like perfume on my skin, still pray for fate to let you in. Though time moved on behind closed doors, I was meant to be yours. I was meant to be yours. Held my hand like it was gold, but hearts grow quiet when they're told. We had the kind of love that hums, soft like rain and loud like drums. You whispered dreams in candlelight. I still hear the echo of your laugh in empty rooms and midnight baths. Your sweater sleeps beneath my bed, and your ghost lives inside my head. I don't miss the fights or sleepless rain, but I ache for how you said my name. Now there's nothing but your name on my lips like sweet champagne. You're not here but you still stay in the quiet things I say. I moved on, I changed my ways, but I still dream of yesterday. And when I wake it feels the same. I have nothing, nothing but your name. Your scent in my old coat, it fades each time but never goes. I try to date, I try to laugh, but no one sees the half I had. And I still hum our secret song like it's the place where I belong. Now there's nothing but your name on my lips like sweet champagne. You're not here but you still stay in the quiet things I say. I moved on, I changed my ways, but I still dream of yesterday. And when I wake it feels the same. I have nothing, nothing but your name. Maybe I was meant to lose, maybe we were born to bruise. A love like ours, it leaves a mark, etched like stars into the dark. Now there's nothing but your name on my lips like sweet champagne. You're not here but you still stay in the quiet things I say. I moved on, I changed my ways, but I still dream of yesterday. And when I wake it feels the same. And I have nothing, nothing but your name. Nothing but your name, just your name, only your name. You looked at me like I was yours, but only when the lights were low. You held my hand behind closed doors, but let me go before the glow. You never said it, but I felt it, and maybe that's what hurts the most. We played it like it was love, wrote our names in stars above, but we never said it out loud. Just kept it quiet, safe in the clouds. I gave you all I could think of, and you took it like it was love. You called me home when nights got cold, but vanished with the morning sun. I stayed and watched the story fold, still hoping you'd be the one. You never promised but you lingered, like a ring that stains the finger. We played it like it was love, wrote our names in stars above, but we never said it out loud, just kept it quiet, safe in the clouds. I gave you all I could think of, and you took it like it was love. We played it like it was love. Maybe it was just a dream, a song we hummed but didn't mean. But every word you left unsaid still sings inside my chest. We played it like it was love, but never brave enough to let the truth fall from our lips. So we drowned it in a silent kiss. I gave you all I could think of, and you held it. You held it like it was love, like it was love, like it was love. I wore new dresses, dyed my hair. I laughed too loud like I didn't care. Tried falling into someone new, but nothing, no one felt like you. The world kept turning, seasons passed, but you still hold my heart so fast. Nothing felt like you, not the sunrise, not the view, not the strangers I kissed too soon, not the songs that filled the room. I touched 100 hands that shook me through, but nothing, nothing felt like you. I moved the couch, I changed my bed. I tried to clear you from my head, but in the quiet after two, every shadow turns to you. I danced in cities just to blur, but still came home to thoughts of her. Nothing felt like you, not the stars or skies of blue, not the parties, not the lights, not the noise of Friday nights. I kissed the past to make it true, but nothing felt like you. I could lie and say I'm fine, but healing never comes on time. And all the people I've been through were only trying to replace you. Nothing felt like you, even time can't pull me through. They say love fades, but they don't know some ghosts never let you go. I touched forever once and knew that nothing felt like you. You said it's not you, it's me again. Like that line still makes it less than the end. I smiled like it didn't break me down, but you saw the crack, you just looked around. I would have begged, I would have stayed, but you let go in the softest way. Don't make me move on if there's even one small piece of you that still holds on to late night talks and morning truths. If I walk now, it's forever gone. So don't you dare just say be strong. If there's still love, say it out loud, or don't make me move on. I've packed my things 10 times by now, but every time I stop somehow, your cologne still haunts my coat, and goodbye still chokes inside my throat. You don't have to say you're sure, just don't stand silent at the door. Don't make me move on. If there's even one small piece of you that still holds on to every laugh, to every truth. If I walk now, I won't look back. So if you love me, say it fast. Don't leave me guessing when you're gone. Don't make me move on. I'd rather break than wonder why, than live my life with half goodbyes. So speak or stay, but don't pretend that silence doesn't mean the end. Don't make me move on. If your heart still beats for me, don't play it calm. If you're scared of what this means, I need the truth, or I need peace, not empty space and cold release. Don't say we're done unless it's true. Don't make me move on from you. Don't make me move on, not if you feel it too. We stood in silence in the glow of a love that didn't want to go. Your eyes said more than words could try, a goodbye dressed in lullaby. The room was full but felt so still, like time itself had lost its will. I held your hand like porcelain, afraid I'd never feel again. So give me one last slow dance under stars we used to chase. Let me spin you in this moment like we never lost our place. Even if the song ends soon and the lights all fade too fast, give me one last slow dance. Let me make this memory last. I memorized your breathing in, the rise and fall beneath your skin, the way you smiled through breaking down, like rain disguised in wedding gowns. You whispered, don't forget my name. I kissed you through a tear and flame. If love must go, then let it be a gentle ache inside of me. So give me one last slow dance under stars we used to chase. Let me spin you in this moment like we never lost our place. left your book on my nightstand, pages folded by your hand. I read the lines you used to love. Now they ache instead of comfort. The windows hum with Sunday breeze, but nothing soft can bring me peace. You didn't leave in the dark, you left in the light, with morning birds and skies too bright. You didn't slam the door, you just turned away. And somehow that hurts more than words could say. No storm, no fight, just the quiet kind of night. I was left in the light. The kettle sings like it always did, but now the sound just echoes mid. I sit alone in your favorite chair, pretend you're just running late somewhere. I trace your name in drops of tea and ask the walls what's wrong with me. You didn't leave in the dark, you left in the light, like love was something soft and slight. No warning shot, no final kiss, just vanished into morning mist. No wrong, no right, just a day that lost its flight. I was left in the light. They say goodbye should feel like rain, but yours was sunlight mixed with pain. It's easier to hate the storm than love that leaves you warm, then gone. You didn't live in the dark, you left in the light, like a song that ends before it's right. And now I live in the afterglow of what we were and didn't show. No scream, no spite, just a memory burning bright. I was left in the light, left in the light, where you said goodbye, where you said goodbye. I saw your smile in a crowded room, but it faded fast when she walked in too. You looked at her like the sun came up, and I stood there, just not enough. You don't know what you took from me. I gave you every heartbeat silently. If you loved me first, would you stay? Would I be the name you still say? Would we dance through fire, hand in hand, not just footprints in the sand? If I had your heart before the worst, would it still hurt? If you loved me first. I played it cool, wore my best disguise, but my voice cracked when you said goodbye. You called me almost, called me might, but never called me late at night. Will you stay? Would I be the one you can't replace? Would the story end with just a glance, or with a never-ending dance? If I had your heart before the worst, would it still hurt? If you loved me first, I wasn't late, just not your fate. Too early for your heart to break. But God, I wonder every night if I had just been right. If you loved me first, not second guess, would I still be your tenderness? Would we be real, not just a dream, a secret lost in between? If I had your heart before the curse, would it still hurt? If you love me first, if you loved me first. You called me late, just past midnight. Said you missed my voice but not the flame. We talked for hours, but said goodbye like lovers who never even tried. I was the song you never played, a chance you had but let it fade. I was almost yours, you were almost mine. We danced so close but missed the line. We loved in whispers, not in light. Held back our hearts like we were right. You said someday like it was fine, but we ran out of time. I was almost yours, you were almost mine. You kissed me soft, but eyes looked scared, like you knew you'd never fully care. I gave you truth, you gave me space. You loved me quiet, then erased. I tried to bloom, you stayed the seed. You wanted love, but not the need. I was almost yours, you were almost mine. We danced so close, but missed the line. We loved in whispers, not in light. Held back our hearts like we were right. You said someday like it was fine, but we ran out of time. I was almost yours, you were almost mine. I see you now with someone new, smiling like I never knew. But sometimes almost hurts the most, 'cause it was real and then it goes. I was almost yours, you were almost mine. We almost crossed that sacred line, but we chose silence over scars, left off forever in the dark. You said someday like love was kind, but someday never came in time. I was almost yours, you were almost mine. Almost mine, almost mine. We laughed like children chasing stars, built a life from broken hearts. You said forever in the fall, but seasons changed and so did it all. Now your picture sleeps on my windowsill, and I whisper your name, but time stands still. If I could have one more yesterday, I'd hold you close, beg you to stay. I'd trace your face with trembling hands, undo the things I didn't understand. No need for forever or always, just give me one more yesterday. The scent of coffee in the air still feels like you're suddenly there, but shadows dance where we once stood, and love lost never feels as it should. The wind still hums your favorite tune. I reach for you beneath the moon. If I could have one more yesterday, I'd hold you close, beg you to stay. I'd trace your face with trembling hands, undo the things I didn't understand. No need for forever or always, just give me one more yesterday. Maybe in another time, another place, we'd find each other, hearts in a lace. But tonight I cry in silent grace, dreaming of your face. If I could have one more yesterday, I'd say the words I couldn't say. I'd choose your heart, I'd choose your pain, even if it ends the same. No promises, no need to pray, just give me one more yesterday. Just one more yesterday. You left your hoodie on my chair, said you'd be gone, but you'd still care. Now I'm scrolling through old chats, laughing at your love you in all caps. You said we needed space to breathe, but why is your ghost still here with me? My phone lights up, I hope it's you, but it's just ads of someone new. Text me when you miss me, when your bed feels cold at 3, when the song we loved comes on and you sing the words off key. Text me like you used to, tell me that you can't sleep too, even if it's just one line. Say you still wish you were mine. Baby, text me when you miss me. Your coffee mug's still on my shelf, I talk to it like you're here yourself. I post a photo, hope you see, and wonder if you still stalk me. Your shadow's still in every song, like you were here but never gone. I replay our midnight calls, you laughed like you had it all. Text me when you miss me, when you're drunk and feeling weak, when you scroll through memories at the bottom of your screen. Text me when your heart breaks, when my name keeps you awake, even if you won't reply, I'll be waiting every night. Baby, text me when you miss me. I don't care who said goodbye, we both know that love don't lie. If it hurts and you feel lost, just reach out no matter the cost. Final, don't miss me, even if it's 4 or 3, even if it's just a dot, I'll know what you're trying to say. Text me when you're breaking, I'll be here still waiting. Even if the world moves on, we were real, we were strong. So baby, text me when you miss me. Yeah. me slow like you believed in something more than make-believe. We built a home with broken plans, but love slipped right through open hands. We almost said forever, we almost made it right. We almost lit the sky up, but ran out of light. You almost called me soulmate, I almost took your name, but almost doesn't hold me when the nights all feel the same. We almost had it all together, we almost said forever. You wore my hoodie, made it yours, left your perfume in every drawer. Your side of the bed still caves, but empty never quite behaves. We kept the truth beneath our breath, afraid to give what we had left. We almost said forever, we almost got it right. We almost danced through every lonely winter night. You almost said I need you, I almost said don't go, but silence was the ending that neither of us chose. We almost stayed, we almost never, we almost said forever. Now all I have are almost that echo down the hall, like some days never spoken, and pictures on the wall. We almost said forever, but almost isn't real. It lingers like a ghost does, but never truly heals. You almost love me fully, I almost let it show, but almost left me empty with too much I'll never know. We almost had it all together, we almost said forever, almost said forever. But forever never came. We almost said forever, but I'll go down the hall with begin if you call me with, you call me with, you hold me with, you go me with. We kept the truth beneath our breath, afraid to give what we had left. We almost stayed, we almost never, we almost said forever. You walked away in quiet shoes, no slam, no scream, just something loose. You said I'll call, but never did. Now I scroll through things we never fixed. I still see you in the rearview glass, in every song, in every laugh. You're not a stranger, not quite a friend, not someone I could hate or mend. You're still the echo in my phone, a ghost that texts when I'm alone. I tell myself to let you go, but you're somebody I still know. Your jacket's still in my backseat, folded up like some I'm so near, not quite a friend, not someone I could hate or mend. You're still the echo in my phone, a ghost that texts when I'm alone. I tell myself to let you go, but you're somebody I still know. I never got a final word, no closure, no goodbye was heard. Just quiet spaces where you were, and a love that never learned. You're not a stranger, not quite mine, still crossing heartbeats over time. You're in the background of my days, like footsteps I forgot to chase. I should have left this long ago, but you're somebody I still know. Somebody I still know. Somebody I still know. We were wildfire in the pouring rain, took the chaos, turned it into flame. You held my hand like you never leave. The silence came quicker than the breeze. Now the bed feels 10 miles wide, then your ghost sleeps on my side. Can we turn the clocks, rewind the night, undo the words, the bitter fights? You're still the rhythm in my blood, still the ache I can't outrun. I burn the world just for one touch. Can we find a way back to us? The coffee's cold and so is June. I wear your hoodie like a wound. Your name still lives in every song, but I don't know where I belong. All our photos blur and fade, but I still keep them anyway. Can we turn the clocks, rewind the night, undo the words, the bitter fights? There's still the rhythm in my blood, still the ache I can't outrun. I burn the world just for one touch. Can we find a way back to us? The coffee's cold and so is June. I wear your hoodie like a wound. Your name still lives in every song, but I don't know where I belong. All our photos blur and fade, but I still keep them anyway. Can we turn the clocks, rewind the night, undo the words, the bitter fights? There's still the rhythm in my blood, still the ache I can't outrun. I burn the world just for one touch. Can we find a way back to us? I see you in strangers' eyes, in almost every try. And maybe fate was just too cruel, but I'd break every rule for you. Can we turn the clocks, rewind the night, undo the wrongs, make it right? It's still the song beneath my skin, still the place I've never been. Even if the sky gives up on us, I still believe in love. Can we find a way back to us? You wrote me poems in the pouring rain, now they blur like tears on window panes. I kept your letters in a wooden box, but the ink is fading like all we lost. The scent of your cologne still haunts my coat, like your last goodbye I never wrote. Faded letters, broken hearts, we fell in love and fell apart. You promised me a life of stars, but left me stranded in the dark. I still read your words every night, though the meaning's lost, the pain's still bright. Faded letters, pages torn, like a love that's never born again. You held my hand like it meant forever, but forever ran out. We changing weather. The songs we sing now sound so far, like echoes trapped inside my heart. Your sweater still hangs by the old front door, but it doesn't warm me anymore. Faded letters, broken hearts, we fell in love and fell apart. You promised me a life of stars, but left me stranded in the dark. I still read your words every night, though the meaning's lost, the pain's still bright. Faded letters, pages torn, like a love that's never born again. I'd give anything to hear your voice, even if I had no choice, but to break again for one last kiss, for one last chance that won't exist. Faded letters, broken hearts, I still remember every part. You promised me a life so wide, but left me drowning in the tide. I still read your words every night, though you're gone, they hold me tight. Faded letters, dreams undone, you were my only one. Faded letters, and you're still gone. And you're still gone. You found me in the quiet, in the dark, like a whisper reaching out to spark something deep I never knew was there. You showed me love with every little care. Now I don't hide behind the past. You gave me something meant to last. You're where my heart begins, where the fear fades and love moves in. Every tear, every dream I've known, let me hear where I've gone. I don't need to chase the wind. You're where my heart begins. You don't try to change the way I break. You hold me close and let the silence shake. Every scar you trace like poetry, like you see the whole of me. You don't ask for perfect lines, you just stay and call me mine. You're where my heart begins, where the fear fades and love moves in. Every tear, every dream I've known, let me hear where I've gone. I don't need to chase the wind. You're where my heart begins. If the world falls out of place, I still find home in your face. And if the night forgets the sun, I'll still be yours, you'll be the one. You're where my heart begins, where the fear fades and love moves in. Every tear, every dream I've known, let me hear where I've gone. You're the reason, you're the end. You're where my heart begins. I still make 2 cups of coffee, even though I drink alone. I still check my phone at midnight, like you might come back home. Your jacket's still behind the door. I can't throw it out, not yet, not anymore. You took half of everything, but left your name in every string. Half the bed and half my smile. Half of me still waits a while. You're gone, but it still stings, 'cause I'm living with the echo of half of everything. I fold your shirts, then put them back, like you'll need them when you pack. I lied and said I'm doing fine, but fine just means you're not still mine. I see your ghost in every glass. Every quiet moment drags too fast. You took half of everything, but left your voice in how I sing. Half the dreams, half the light, half the warmth on quiet nights. You're gone, but I still cling to the memory of loving half of everything. I gave you all without a doubt, but I never learned to live without. Now every room's too wide, too loud, since you're not around. You took half of everything, but left the silence when I cling. Half the time I still believe you'll come back through fallen leaves. You're gone, but here's the thing, I never learned to live with half of everything. Half of everything, still missing everything. I moved the couch, threw out your shirt, but nothing takes away the hurt. Your coffee cup is still on the shelf. I keep pretending I'm someone else. My friends all say you're better now, but they don't hear me cry out loud. 'Cause I still have you in my silence, in my songs and in my violence, in the way I check the door like you're walking in once more. I still have you in my shadow. In the nights I sleep too shallow. You're gone, but that's not true. I still have you. I light a candle every June. You hated fire, but it feels like you. I talk to ghosts inside the frame. You're still here, just not the same. Your cologne still haunts the air. I reach for you, there's nothing there. I still have you in my silence, in my songs and in my violence, in the way I check the door like You didn't ask me not to go. You watched the door and let me know that I was free to choose my way. So I left, but I would have stayed. All I needed was a sign, one small word to change my mind. I would have stayed if you had asked, if you had reached, I would have clasped. All your silence felt like shame, but love should never end in blame. You let me walk, but looked afraid. You never stopped me, but I would have stayed. Now all these rooms feel big and bare. Your laugh still lingers in the air. I wear your hoodie like a scar, pretend I'm strong but not that far. I check my phone like you might call, but no one's there, just quiet walls. I would have stayed if you had tried, if you had broken through your pride. But silence held you like a chain, and I walked out into the rain. I waited there, my heart replayed every moment, just quiet walls. Don't say you didn't know. You saw me begging with my soul. I gave you chances just to speak, but you chose silence every week. I would have stayed if you had moved, if you had said that I was worth the proof. But you let go like it was right. Now I just cry alone at night, and every tear I've ever made was for the yes you never said. I would have stayed, I would have stayed. I would have stayed. I would have stayed.